Welcome back to Dragonfall. We have successfully but slightly awkwardly and with one false start convinced Marta not to fight us and also to help us. Let's see here. This male initiate suddenly has something to say. Marta, are these friends of yours? Yes, dear heart, they are. We all need to go have a word with Harrow now. You get to bed. You have a big day tomorrow. So I'm wondering if it's not actually a choice whether to kill people or kill Harrow or save the kids. I'm thinking maybe it's just a matter of like measures that like if you fight Marta, then maybe you can kill Harrow, but the kids turn out worse, or if you bring Marta, you have the option of whether or not to kill Harrow, but the presence of Marta means the kids are saved either way. I'm kind of curious now if we open this door now with Marta present, do they still attack us? I'm going to do a quick save. Oh, hi, Marta. Looks like Marta had some new recruits. Well, alright. Interesting. Is there nothing in this room at all? That's pretty weird. That looks like a painting I should be able to look at. That looks kind of important. That looks like it might be Marta and Glory. This is weird. Why is this... Wait, there was a prompt there for a second. No? Really? I thought there was something there for a second. Oh, I think it was just that. That's so weird that there's nothing in this room. It's just a random fight for you to have, I guess? Maybe we come back later? I don't suppose she has anything to say about any of the other rooms. Maybe the office? Maybe she knows something about the office. No? So strange. Okay. Well... Alright then. Guess we'll take a look at the door. As you step forward, the scintillating red light that streams from the doorway flickers and dies. There is a strange lurching sensation in your gut, but it clears almost instantly. The door swings open with a touch. That seems to have done it. Glory nods, then reaches into her satchel. Her hand comes back out, clutching a small jar. I'm going to put a smear of this on your forehead. It's sort of an alchemical bomb. It's a sort of alchemical bomb. Her voice goes quiet. Harrow taught me how to make it. She unscrews the cap from the jar, revealing a pale white ointment. The surface glitters strangely in the dim light. If you ever wondered where my share of the take from our jobs has gone, this is the answer. Powdered orichalcum isn't cheap. I'm sure that it isn't. Where did you even find a supplier? The talismonger, Algernon, hooked me up with a contact of his in the... Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Trollkonnegrek Schwarzwald. His prices are high, but considering the rarity of the material, they're fair. Thankfully, I don't need that much of it to make the bomb. She dips a metallic fingertip into the jar and begins to stir. The boundaries between the material world and the astral plane are weak here. The stuff acts sort of like a lens. It focuses your perceptions, makes the haze real. Marta cuts in. Her voice is full of wonder. It lets you commune with his servitors, the emissaries of our great master, the adversary. She applies a smear of ointment to her forehead. It looks like a glob of glittering white paint. Not the way I'd have put it, but yes, with this we can deal with the spirit on its own level. I've only done this with Harrow before. He warned me never to try it without him. She shivers. There are strange things in the place we're about to visit. I don't like the sound of that. She dips her finger back into the balm and traces it down your forehead. The ointment feels cool and oily on your skin. If you're feeling nervous, deal with it. We have to face what's ahead of us, whether we want to or not. She fishes in her bag a second time and pulls out a pair of silver necklaces. A rune-inscribed pendant dangles from each. This will protect your astral self from spiritual possession. Don't take it off while we're dealing with the shrine, whatever you do. Put on the pendant. Got it. What about Marta? She touches a finger to the amulet that hangs around her neck. I'll be fine. This will work just as well. Glory puts on her own pendant. The necklace glitters slightly against her pale skin. I don't know what's going to happen when we step into that room, Alice. We're playing with forces outside of our control. Are you ready to do this? Ready as I'll ever be. Marta smiles. Her eyes glitter with anticipation. I'm ready. All right. When we engage the spirit, Harrow will come rushing back here, and when we kill it, he'll be crippled. Then we kill him. Her gaze shifts to Marta, and her lips curl into a smile. Sorry about misleading you before. I was just telling you what you wanted to hear, but you're no stranger to that, are you? Marta's eyes go wide. What? You said this was about the children. You said that Harrow would live. Well, I don't think we said Harrow would live. We did say it was about the kids, though. I lied. After all of the lies you've told me, I think it's only fair. So this looks like the final choice, and it seems to be trying to convince me to go the other way. I don't know. Is Harrow evil? Yeah. Is the devil evil? Yeah. If we put him out of commission here, might he rise again in some other form, some other place? Maybe. But clearly he's been very reliant on more and more external things to assist him in his continued cultishness. And ultimately, this is about Glory, not about Harrow. It's not about... Well, if this was a job, it would be about killing Harrow. But it's not. It's about Glory and trying to get her... I don't know. Some sort of closure. She seemed very upset about the 2 kids we killed. And... I don't know. This does seem like it might be an even split, where you just have to decide which one is right. I think I'm going to say change our plans and see what happens. Maybe this continues into an argument. Glory, I think that we need to change our plans. The cultists here, they're just a bunch of poor, brainwashed kids. After everything I've seen tonight, I can't justify putting their lives at risk. Glory stares at you. But to Harrow. We can worry about him later. Marta, calm down. Nobody is dying here tonight. Marta takes a deep breath and slowly releases it. All right. I'm going to trust you, outsider. Please don't betray that trust. Glory, I'm sorry that I made you feel so terrible that you needed to lash out. It's my fault and I accept that. She sounds hurt and confused. I just want to make things right. Glory turns to you, a conflicted expression on her face. Are you sure that you want to do this? Oh man, the game's really milking that. Yes, if we sacrifice these people because we're afraid of what might happen, then we're no better than Harrow is. Glory takes a deep breath, releases it. Finally, she gives you a slow nod. I didn't want to admit it to myself, but I agree with you. I'm here to make amends for my misdeeds. I can't do that by committing another. Let's put an end to all of this. We heal the spirit and then the cultists. We shut this place down. Harrow lives. That's the plan. Let's do it. Let's. Well, I would sort of hope that Harrow can still be caught and be prosecuted. I don't know. Part of the problem with cults is in a lot of cases the stuff that they do isn't particularly illegal, and so it's hard to nab them until they get really out of control. This, however, I don't know, between that guy who we saved and the identifiable hands and things in the fridge, I think there might be a case for arresting Harrow. Oh boy. As you approach the shrine, a chorus of high, sibilant voices fills the air. The sound is light and airy, but something about it fills you with a bone-deep dread. Welcome home, Glory. Glory's eyes go wide. She opens her mouth to speak, but no sound escapes her. Glory, what? Something slams into you, a wave of intangible force that turns your consciousness inside out and sends shockwaves reverberating through your mind. The world lurches and everything goes black. Slowly you begin to stir. Murky, flickering impressions invade the oily stillness of your unconscious mind. The sensations come in waves, washing up over you and jerking you back towards consciousness. You smell acrid smoke and burning meat. The roar of distant flames whispers in your ears. When your eyes flutter open, a dull red glare fills your vision. As you attempt to struggle to your feet, you become dimly aware that the gravity here feels wrong. Everything is heavier than it should be. Slowly, the waves grow still, and your senses calm. You find yourself staring into an infinite horizon. The blasted ruins of Firstel stretch out in all directions, as far as the eye can see. Where the hell are we? Warily, she surveys your surroundings. I can't say for certain, but there's one thing I am sure of. Whatever this place is, the adversary holds sway here. Marta stares into the abyss, her mouth agape. This isn't right. This place, it doesn't normally look like this. When I came here with Harrow, it was all green fields and marble halls. Her voice goes quiet. It was so beautiful last time. It was a lie, Marta. What we're seeing now, this is the truth. Your truth, maybe. Her voice goes quiet. What I saw was real. If this is the adversary's domain, wouldn't that make this hell? A startled giggle pours out of Marta's mouth. Hell is a myth, Alice, O Marta. There's no such place. Not really. I don't know where we are, Alice, but I think it's safe to say that none of us have ever heard of it before. Wherever we are, the spirit that we're hunting is going to be here, right? Yes, it should be here, somewhere. Marta nods eagerly. You're right, I've seen it. In the heart of this place, that's where we'll find it. Well, this is interesting. Really nice, nice visuals though. It's not even like artistically, it's like not that complicated. They just sort of outline a bunch of stuff in orange instead of their normal outlining color. It's really nice. I like it. Anyway, when we come back for the next episode, we'll explore hell. See you guys then.